Kansas State and Wake Forest. Live odds, sportsbookreview.com. Pick 152 the total, but there's been a wide variance on this total.
Yeah, I mean, even last night, you don't often see this type of variance. And I'm not talking anything ridiculous, but there were 151s out there and 153s out there last night, Pauly. And that's, not always the case when you talk about totals this close to tip-off.
Okay, ACC Big 12 clash. ACC got the rep for being the best, but top to bottom, maybe the Big 12 was better. Ken Pomeroy, average Big 12 team was 2 points better than an average ACC team. Sagarin has the Big 12 better by 0.3. Wake has the talent to hang with the team, well, with any team in any game. 0-3 against Duke and North Carolina, but the loss is only by 6, 2, and 5 points, Teddy.
Yeah, I mean, I will be watching this game very closely because we talk about conference tells. This is going to give us mid-team from the ACC, mid-team from the Big 12. We're going to get an idea of the respective strengths of these two conferences. And maybe we learn something from it, maybe we don't. But there's something to be said for an early non-conference affair when you have multiple bid leagues. Sometimes you get a read on how good the conferences actually are. Now look, as you said, Wake can hang with anybody. What they couldn't do is win a lot of close games this year. They play inside out. They have John Collins, the big man in the middle. What do you have, 16 points a game, a block and a half. The guards are real good. Bryant Crawford and Keyshawn Woods can fill it up. But all three of those guys, sophomores, relatively young. They're all going to come back. That could mean a major run for Wake Forest next year. But this year, what happened? They do what talented but inexperienced teams do. They come close, they hang tough, but they lose a lot of games because they didn't have that polish. Even with Collins blocking away so many shots, just 160th in the nation in defensive efficiency and number 312 in the nation at forcing turnovers.
I'll be honest, he's a nice guy. I've interviewed him before. I don't think Bruce Weber's much of a head coach, and they're at the other end of the spectrum. The scouts don't come to their games, but they get these guys to go out and scrap and play hard. No great scores, but balance about as tight as any team. K-State points per game. You see this graphic. Look at this. 12.5. Brown's got 11.7. Stokes, Johnson, and Wade. That's a lot like Princeton, what I just talked about. And on defense, what do you think of this team on defense and efficiency and turnovers and a good, Wake Forest wants to get up and go. K-State wants to slow it down.
Well, absolutely. And, I mean, Kansas State does their scrapping defensively. Wake Forest doesn't. Kansas State, number 27th in the country in defensive efficiency, and number 14 in the country in turnovers forced. Two categories we just talked about that Wake is not very good at. But Kansas State, with that balanced scoring attack, they don't have the go-to guy, So the question is, who wins a close game? We can expect this game to be tight. Is it going to be the team that comes up with the most loose ball, something Kansas State's been real good at doing all year, or a team that can make their free throws? Look at this graphic. Wake Forest, number 12 in the country. K-State, number 220. Sometimes those free throw shooting disparities make an enormous difference in games where the point spread is in the pick'em range.
Hey guys, for the full video, go to sbrpicks.com.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to our channel. Now, we've put a lot of work into producing all these free videos, so please help us out and keep all our content free for you forever by simply liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Now, not to mention, a visit to our industry-leading website will warm the hearts of all our SBR employees, especially myself. Now, the links are over there to the left, so do check those out. Thanks for watching.